Hi everybody, it's Joe Rand, and we have the Great Week Memo now on video. This is very exciting. I just can't contain myself. But I want to give you some quick updates on what's going on with Realtor for Life so that you know, and I can clarify some of the questions to show you how the clear envelopes work. So we're just going to go over very quickly. First thing, and this is disappointing, the January mailing has been canceled. We're not going to do a physical mailing for the fourth quarter market report. We didn't have enough signups. We got a late start. We had a lot of problems with all the weather, and we lost a lot of days on the production. And I don't want to print them up because they won't be done until like the third week of February. And I think a lot of people wouldn't sign up because they don't want to have to pay for a mailing that's going to go out so late. So the email link is live. Everybody's going to have access to the email link. You get a free taste, basically. This is a free email going out. But we're not going to do the production. It's disappointing. It's the first time we haven't done a production in the 5 years we've done the program, but it was unavoidable given the way January went. So I take full responsibility for that. I'm sorry. Number two. What we're doing now with the program, the people that have paid are still getting 8 mailings, but now we're reorienting the program going forward that the program for the year starts with the March mailing, which is the spring events guide, and you'll still get 8 mailings, your first mailing being in March, and then your last mailing will be next January. We'll do the fourth quarter market report. And that will really help us because the mailing will go out in mid-January the way it's supposed to, and then we'll have till March to get all the signups for the 2012 program. So we're just basically skipping a month, and then we're going to run the program from March to January. So the 2011 program will begin with the spring events guide and end with the fourth quarter 2011 market report. Number three, this is very exciting. You're going to love this, is that we've added recurring payment options. So you can sign up for Realtor for Life instead of taking it, you can take it out of your check. You can pay in advance for the full year's program, or you can pay a monthly charge. It will be charged every month, even though there's not necessarily a mailing every month. But you'll pay every month, and you can stop at any time if you give us a notice. And it'll be $39 a month for the regular program, or $54 a month for the clear envelopes program. I'll talk about the clear envelopes in a minute. So we think a lot of you wanted that because you don't like to pay it all up front, and so that's a way to do it. And then we've also added, for those of you that have envelopes and stamps but you want the inserts, that you can get the inserts only for $95. Now the inserts actually cost significantly more than that, and the affiliate companies are picking up the cost of the production of the inserts for the people that are buying the envelopes and stamps. But we did have them offset the cost of the inserts down to $95. So you can buy the inserts. You don't have to be doing the mailing program and get them as extra inserts. You can just buy the inserts themselves if you have your own envelopes and stamps, but they are going to cost you $95, which is a great price for 800 inserts. It's like 11 or 12 cents a piece, which you can't even make 2 black and white copies for 11 cents. Okay, so that's the options that are going forward. You can sign up on Rand Center. There's a lot of new options that are put up there. It might not be live when you see this video, so wait a day or so for Russ to fix it up. And then just pull the option you want, make a choice. We need 300 people to sign up by the end of February in order to do the next mailing, and I fully expect that we'll be able to do it. This is a great program. Everybody should be doing it. You do have the option to do the email only, which is free, without any physical mailings themselves, but I think you're foolish not to take advantage of the fact that we'll pay for the inserts, and if you, just for the cost of 800 envelopes and 800 stamps, for $450, you can get out this great mailing to your sphere, which will do phenomenal things for you. Okay, let's talk about the envelopes, because people had questions about it. I thought it was fairly self-evident that when I said you can get clear envelopes, that people would understand what clear envelopes are. There's 2 words, clear and envelopes, and you put them together, and that's what a clear envelope is. And here, just to give you an example, this is a regular envelope. This is the ones that we use. It's nice because it's got the, you don't have to lick it. It's get the dry mouth. You just fold it over, and it seals, and then you're done. So there's no licking. You don't have to keep a sponge hand or anything like that. And that's a regular envelope. That's what you get. You get 800 of these. You get 800 regular stamps. Now here is the clear envelope. You can see, I can see right through it. That's what clear envelope means. It means that you can see through the envelope. Now the nice thing about these is that everything pops on them. They cost more to physically make the envelope because the envelope's made of, you know, the fancy cellophane material. But they also cost more because the post office has to manually sort these. So the post office, instead of charging you the normal 44 cents a stamp or so, they charge you, I think it's 64 cents. Whatever it is, we factored into the program cost. It's $6.25 for the full year if you pay in advance or take it out of a deal. Or you can buy them you can pay $54 a month and get them for the year. So these are great, and here's what's so great about them. All right, you get a market report, Here's what marker board looks like. You get a letter. Where's my letter? This is a piece of paper, but essentially, let's pretend it's a letter, okay? You all know what a letter looks like. So I take the insert, I open it up, I put the thing inside it. Now look, perfect. I take the envelope. This is very simple. I put the market report into the envelope. This is probably a little bit more work than putting them into a regular envelope, but you have to get used to it. They're in there. I take a business card. Where's my business card? Let's pretend I didn't lose my business card. And I throw a business card in here. And then back here, there's a little strip. I tear the strip off. And I seal it. And then I have the marker report, so when people get it, they can see what's in it. You take a... Oh, here's my business card. A little too late. And if I... where are my... This is what happens when you do your mailings, that everything gets lost. Here I go. You can also buy for $40, but you have to pay for it with a $40 lump sum if you want to buy the return address envelope. So this is the front side. You can do it either way you want, but it's nice to leave this side available so people can see it. So on this side, you use that as the mailing side. It's also a little easier for the post office. You put on the return address thing that you bought for a measly $40. This is not a real one, but it will be like a label. This is just a piece of paper. Then you take a mailing label, and you try not to rip it, and you put the mailing label on it, and this is what the mailing looks like. Hopefully it'll look a little better than this, but this is what it would look like with the label on it, and then you can see why the post office wants to charge you a little bit more, because they have to be able to see that mailing label when there's stuff inside it. But when someone gets this in the mail, the odds of them opening it is a lot better than if they get something like this in the mail. So that's the idea, that it really pops. I think it's worth it. It's $54 a month, and you get the 100 cellophane envelopes, and you get the 100 stamps. Someone asked me, do I get the regular envelopes and the cellophane? No. The cellophane envelopes, the clear envelopes, replace the paper envelopes. So here we go. We're all good. You put this in the mail, you send it out. So there you go. That's the Realtor for Life program for 2012. Sign up by the end of February. Go do it right now. You're on the computer. You're looking at the thing. Go Rand Center, sign up. Realtor for Life link at the top. Sign up. And everybody have a great day and a great week.